Hey guys, what's going on? So I feel like I've been going non-stop, like legit. I hope my camera is working because not my camera, my Wi-Fi where I was standing. But anyways, good morning, good morning, good morning, great morning. I hope all is well with you. Welcome, King. Thank you for jumping on. I'm just doing a self check with you guys today because it's a new day, it's a new week. Today is what, Wednesday? It's Women Winning Wednesday. And it's always a phenomenal day because I love celebrating the women that are winning. There's so many of us out there in general that's being creative around these times, that's being intentional around these times, right? Right? And one of the things that we tend to overlook is the preparation it takes or it requires to be creative, to run your own business, to sustain and strive even during times like this. We don't pay attention to the mental strain that it has on us, the emotional strain that it has on us. We often just see a business and we are just proud and but I think more support is definitely needed because when it comes to women entrepreneur, women in business, and I'm talking about women, guys. I know there's all sorts of people in business, but I'm a woman in business, and I can talk about it, right? So this is why I open it up, and I brought that up to say this because I know there are people out here who will be like, well, men are in business too, or their children in business too. Well, you see, we don't think carnal minded over here. And excuse me, thank God for the little filter because my face dry. But you see, I wasn't gonna stop that from making me come on. But women in business often get overlooked because we are just the same reason why we get overlooked when we're in our friendship relationships or in anything is because, especially if you're a strong resilient woman, people just assume that you have it all together. People just say, well, you know what, he done it, you have it, there is no need to check on you because even if there was a problem, guess what, you would figure it out. That's an amazing skill to have, but that doesn't mean that that you are not deserving of a self check in, right? Self care check. We often, if we're in business, we already develop these skills. We already know that we need to check on ourselves. We need to make sure that we're organized. If we're women in business, we already know how to really handle ourselves. But in reality, we still need someone to check in on us. We still need those people to make sure that, to give us little brainstorming sessions and little work sessions. We still need to have someone to keep us accountable, to make us even more successful. So, in Women Winning Wednesday, I just wanted to come on and just celebrate you guys and let you guys know that, listen, I'm here. I'm connected to a lot of network and resources. If there's anything that you want to know, if anything that you want to get connected with, then reach out to me because if I myself cannot, I certainly know people who are able to help in one area or the other, right? A closed mouth don't get fed. And if you're not opening your mouth or asking questions or looking for accountability when you're stuck, then you're going to stay in that place. The only reason why we're not moving forward out of the situation we're in is because we don't have the knowledge or the resources, right? So once we get connected to either or both, guess what? Your business is going to scale. So get out your own way. Stop limiting yourself to the people around you. The people around you, if they could have helped you, you would have already taken off. We have to come out of our area, and it doesn't mean get up and move like I did, right? It means we have social media, utilize it, access it. Don't be scared to ask somebody. Don't look within your family to see who has skills, who has a certain talent or something that can go or collaborate with what you're doing, and celebrate them first. Collaborate with them first and then go outside. I don't know about you, but in my family there's so many people who has like business, who have talent, who are creative, right? And I believe within just our community as a family alone, we could create such a great empire, utilizing and servicing outside of our community. And that way everybody eats. If we're able to use each other as reference and say, okay, here we have a huge network marketing pool, right? But instead, we need to go out and see and collaborate with people who are already building those things and network with them and grow with them until, right? My coach teaches me sometimes the fortune is in the follow up, but people are so familiar with our spirit that we have to go out and grab the fortune before we can follow up. It doesn't mean that we're not going to save their lives. It doesn't mean we're not going to change their lives. It may take a little bit more convincing, right? So I never give up on my people. I always come back in. I always reach out, and I never take anything personal. We have to understand whatever stages you were at in your life, other people may be in those stages, even though it may look like they're not emotionally, mentally, physically, all of that. They may be out of whack trying to figure all that out, but they're presenting their business really well. So I never take offense to anything, guys, and don't you ever take offense to anything when it comes to business or in life. Life is way too short. I think 2020 has definitely showed us that, right? So we definitely have to come up with solutions and don't highlight so much of the problem. I've been connecting with family members and just wanting to hear the success stories, because we've heard the struggle stories. We've heard who passed and who died of sickness. We've heard who wanted to do something and didn't make it. I want to hear who has been successful. I want to hear about the millionaires. I want to hear about who had good money management. I wanted to hear who had creative plans. Like, these are the stories that are going to allow our family to rise up, because these are the stories that we're hearing about other people outside of our family. And guess what it's doing? It's impressing us. It's keeping us motivated. But can you imagine the power that holds if we bring it back within our home? Because we change ourselves, we change our home, and then we change our community. So sometimes I feel like we're doing it all backwards, guys. But either way, the job is getting done. And either way, I'm still satisfied. So for Women Winning Wednesday, I just want to celebrate you guys. I know you guys are doing it hard out there. I know you guys are figuring out ways to work smarter, not harder. I've done it. I'm thankful and grateful for my network. And I just pray that one day you guys will get there. I mean, it's evident. Once you're working, movement will cause momentum, right? Money loves speed. There's no stopping. The thing with us black people, we like to rest while we're building, right? Holidays, weekends, guess what? McDonald's is still open and they're already established. You're building. Why would you walk away from what you're building? You haven't even arrived yet. You're becoming. So keep going, right? Peace and love. Love you guys. Love yourself first. Self-love is your first love, and experience the love of God. I'm telling you, your smile will just come out just different. Later, cuz. I love you. Thanks for joining.